You light mode? I have light mode on Chrome. I don't know how to undo it. Hey guys! Hello guys. Welcome to Sub Replay Tuesday, where every Tuesday we have our subscribers send in replays to watch. I was told by a person who does a very similar thing to this. I don't really know what it's called, but I have the thing right underneath my my feet where it says DuelLogs. Can you please do my sub replay thing? And I was like, yes, of course I can. I'm so smart and generous and a genius. So let's look at some of these subs. The first one was sent in by Crypto4006. This Luke fella sounds like generous. Oh, I thought you called him a fart smeller. I was like, what? No, of course not. Crypto replays. Only one in which you've lost? Okay, Crypto, let's watch your sub replay for Sub Replay Tuesday. It's Wednesday? No, it's not. It's Tuesday for me. Shut up, idiots. Okay, guys. Oh my god. It looks like our opponent over here has a 60 card deck. Ooh, let's see how he loses this. Farmers and Tanky in order to search out Fractal. Oh, so they're playing Bird Up. Use Fractal in order to send Sparrow to the grave. Whoa. In order to bring out Sparrow, which searches out Nerval from the deck. Then they're going to go into Recitling Starling, I believe. Ooh, Recitling Starling. I guessed it correctly. Guys, praise me. In order to search out Sapphire Swallow, which can special summon itself and another level 1 from the hand. And then they can search out Bird Call from the deck. Praise him, yeah. Okay, and then they use both of those to go into another Recital. I wonder if they're going to go into a Utopic Draco Future after this. After they search out another level 1 Winged Beast monster from their deck. Oh my god, they're going to go into number F0 Utopic Future, and then they're going to rank it up Utopic Draco Future. And now they no longer have to worry about Nibiru, guys. Oh, and then Bird Call is going to search out another Cobalt Sparrow from the deck, and they're going to bring out Turquoise, which is going to allow them to special summon one from the graveyard. Oh, and they normal summoned Nerval, but they didn't use Nerval's effect in order to go into a cheat out card. Oh, they're going to go into Ensemble Robin, which everybody knows is nerfed in this version of the game because they censored it. And then they get one extra card in the graveyard. So they have, on this board, we have a monster negate, which can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. And we have a card which can bounce 4 special summoned monsters. Let's see how our opponent gets rid of this. Albion the Shrouded Dragon in order to send a branded card to the graveyard. And then Branded Opening in order to special summon out a Luber. Are they going to negate it here? Ooh, Kelbeck in order to chain block them so they can't. Oh, they're playing Branded Ishizu Tearlaments? Because they milled 2 names. And Suliak. Oh my god, that is insane. They're going to go into a Shyren, search it out. Then they use Shyren to go in for a fusion summon for a Kit Kalos. Oh, but then now they can't use... Oh, and they're going to use both of those in order to go into a Dragastapalia. And then Branded Fusion in order to go into Albion the Branded Dragon, which can banish cards from the graveyard to go into another fusion summon. And then Robina can finally now bounce the card, but then Dragastapalia can just negate its effect, but it's not doing that for some reason. Okay, and then they're going to go into Lubellion the Searing Dragon to go for another fusion summon by discarding 1 card from their hand, and they're going to bounce it back. Dragastapalia and F0 are in cold. Oh, right. Utopic Draco Future can just negate its effects and then steal it. That would be an amazing play. Okay, Robina to send it back. I didn't even notice that. And then they're going to go for another fusion summon into Golgonguliol the Dusk Dragon, which can fusion summon again, and they're going to bounce it back to the hand. This is their 3rd bounce. Okay, another bounce, and then it's going to... Ooh, it sent Apkalone to the graveyard in order to search out El Shadow Fusion, really, not Schism. And then Retribution's in the graveyard in order to add a branded card from the graveyard back to their hand. And then Shadow Fusion. What is this hand? Shadow Fusion allows you to send materials from your deck to the graveyard for its fusion summon if your opponent controls an extra deck monster. So basically, they just get all kinds of advantage, and there goes their 4th bounce. Wow, they've bounced 4 cards from this guy's hand. And they're still going for it. Oh, Shadow Core is going to allow them to recover Schism, which means they can go for another Shadow. Oh my god, they also have Dogmatica Ecclesia, another engine. They're just playing an engines deck. Pure engines along with Tearlaments. Now they're using Draco Future in order to try to stop it, and then Dragastapalia is going to negate its effect. Oh my goodness gracious. They played through 4 bounces. And it's gonna die because Utopic Draco Future cannot be destroyed by battle. Oh, and then it gets to recover a card. I didn't even know they had a recover. Okay, and then they get Blazing Cartesia back to their hand because there's a fusion monster in the graveyard. And then Tribrigade Nerval. Oh, and then they use Maxi. They also had Maxi on top of everything else they had in their broken ass hand. Okay, and then they use Kit in order to go into a rank 3, and they're going to use Shadow Skizip in order to special summon a Shadow monsters in your opponent's turn, and they're also going to use Dragostapelia in order to negate its effects. Oh, they're going to go into probably... Yeah, they're going to go into the Floodgate, also known as El Shadow Winda. And then Kit's gonna have its effects negated because it can't activate its effects, and then they're gonna use Utopia Draco Future in order to crash. And then they're gonna use it to go into a Zeus. And then they're gonna use Zeus immediately in order to send all cards on the field to the graveyard, which allows Winda to recover Shadow Fusion. Shadow Fusion, something else. Barrel Canary, now the Floodgate's gone, they can go for some Literalist plays, but they do have Max C, so they're gonna draw so many cards that you probably should not go for the combo this turn. Oh, there's 4 cards on the board. Oh, they're using all 4 of them to go into Assembled Nightingale during the main phase 2 with 5 materials. If they can survive till the next turn, they can definitely do some stuff. Oh, Forbidden Droplet. Oh, no. They were trying to make it so their cards could not be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn, and then they take no damage. Oh my god, how unfortunate, Crypto. You lost. How embarrassing. You absolute buffoon. I mean, good game. You guys both tried your best, and you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out. Who's up next for Sub Replay Tuesday? Your name is Hane K1 versus Crazy Duelist. Let's watch. My replay is the first Legend Anthology, by the way. Okay. LOL. Hello there, Meowing. I didn't know you were still here. I have no shame losing to a Pow deck that drew all their best engine. Yeah, their deck opened literally like the best hand ever. Frogs versus the Crazy Duelist. Hey. First up. Our opponent has a 60 card deck, and you have no sleeves or field. Are you poor? Everybody laugh and point at Latios. They don't have any card backs or a dual field. 1 second. Anyways, I just had to sneeze. Yeah, point and laugh at Latios. Okay, so they use Swap Frog, and they're going to get Changed of Heart in order to steal the card, and they tribute it off for a Jinzo, Burden of the Mighty, Moon Mirror Shield. Oh my god, you are not going to destroy this Jinzo by battle, my friend. However, I do see a Raigeki in your hand, which is exactly the out to this. Okay, so you special summon out Swap Frog, sending Tadpole to the grave, and then use the Raigeki in order to destroy that Jinanzo. And then Moon Mirror Shield will activate in order to put it back on the top of the deck, and then Swap Frog is going to send itself back to the hand in order to bring itself back out in order to send a Poison Drop back to the graveyard. And that's your play? You're not going to bring back Ronin Toad and go for rank 2 XCs? You have a 15 card extra deck. They don't exist. Oh, and they went into Golden Castle Strongbird in order to bring out Hex Truge in order to crash, and then target 1 face-up monster, and it gains 400 attacks when destroys a monster by battle, and they can attack up to 2 monsters during each battle phase, but only if it destroys a card. Oh, and then they use Astro Karibo, and then they're finally going to use Ronin Toad to bring it back from the graveyard in order to go into a rank 2 monster for Mannequin Cat, which allows them to, if your opponent special summons a monster, target it, and then special summon a monster from your deck that has either the same attribute or level as that monster. They banish 10 cards on top of their deck. Oh, but it was brought out with Astral Karibo, so it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. And I think the Crazy Duelist is probably going to mill himself out, because Golden Castle Strongbird has a mandatory effect during the standby phase to banish the top 10 cards of your deck face down. So Mannequin Cat is acting as sort of a wall that he can't get over, because it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects right now. Oh, but they can just use Unending Nightmare, which allows them to, as many times as they want per turn, but not on the same chain, pay 1,000 life points to destroy any face-up card in the field. So now they don't, they're not going to get decked out. Oh, Death Croaking. Here's what I think they're going to do. So, they're just going to normal summon Death Frog, using the Tadpole of the graveyard to get 2 copies, and then use Ronin Toad to get another one, and that gives them the 3 Death Frogs needed in order to pop all their cards on the field. Let's see if this is going to happen. Ooh, Jinzo in order to special summon a Junk Synchron from the... Okay, I was not expecting that. You're playing Synchrons and then Ronin Toad? Ooh, they're going to go into a Link monster. Topologic Bomber Dragon. Ronin Toad to come back to a zone that a Link monster points to in order to activate its effect, which destroys all monsters in the main monster zones, which activates Dupe Frog, and Fire Hand that was set face down, which destroys a monster and then special summons an Ice Hand from the deck. And then, oh, there's Death Frog, and they have a, Ronin Toad comes out, and then they can normal summon Death Frog on their next turn. Oh, right, because they already used a normal summon. So they have Death Croaking alive, as long as they have 1 extra frog monster in their graveyard. Smalific Cyber and Dragon, who cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects because it is a level 10 or higher monster. Oh, well, no, it cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Okay, oh, they do have one. They're going to bring up Ronan Totem, and then they get tributed with Death Frog, and Death Frog activates its effect in order to special summon another Death Frog from the deck. Oh, what? What? There's 2 tadpoles in the grave? Oh my god, there's 2 tadpoles in the grave. They don't even have to do the other thing in order to pop all of their cards, and then with the field spell gone, oh, and they're going to search out, oh, Spear Mode, and there's 3 cards on the field, but they all have 1900 attack. Is this enough for game? I think it might be. Yeah, it was exactly lethal. Wow. That was certainly a game. I give it a 4 out of 10. It was alright. Whatever. If it was anyone else, I'd probably give it a higher score. A harsh judge? I'm not a harsh judge. The top one. Okay, tryout duel versus Jubai Osura. What the hell is a tryout duel? Logs is a bully? I'll have you guys know, if you submit any Bishbalken or Cyberstein FTKs, I'm quitting out. Everything else is fine though. I love FTKs. Servant of Endymion into the void. Ooh, they're playing Endymions. Chicken game. Now they have 3 spell counters, so they can special summon a card from their deck, and they give it a spell counter. Now they have another one. Oh, oh my god, are they gonna hand rip them? This card has a non-once per turn effect. Oh, never mind, they're not hand ripping them. They hand ripped them for 1. You need to be a sub. Okay. And then they use those 2 cards to go into the Selene, the Queen of Master Magicians, which gains a spell counter for every spell card in the graveyard and on the field. And they can remove 3 of them in order to bring out a card. Oh, and they're going to use Spell Power Grass, which allows them to add spell counters to a card in the field. Oh my god, that's 2. And then they can use this effect. Oh, it is a soft once per turn. Oh, they ditched a card which has a discard effect in order to search another one. So now they have to go for another one. 1 more spell counter, and then they're going to use both those cards to go into Endymion, the Mighty Master Magician. Wait, was that in the extra deck? I must have missed when that got put in there. Okay, and then they have Selene, the Queen of Master Magicians again? Wait, is that a soft once per turn? No way. I didn't know Selene, Queen Master Magicians was a soft once per turn. Okay, and then it gets rid of another card from the hand. Are you going to hand rip them? Is this going to hand rip them? Okay, they release 3 of them in order to special summon 1. Wait, where did it special summon it from? And then it uses both of them in order to go into Heavy Metal Foe's Electromite. Curious is also a soft once per turn? I didn't know that. Ooh, Medusa. That allows you to get back a card from your graveyard that is a spellcaster that can be placed a spell counter on it. Okay, and they use both of those in order to go into another Selene, Queen of Master Magicians. Oh my god, are they going to summon out another spellcaster monster from the graveyard into defense position? Okay, and they're going to activate Master Cerberus to give him 1 spell counter, and then destroy it in order to search out Jackal King, and then activate Jackal King to give it another spell counter. Now it has 2 spell counters. You can discard both of them in order to get rid of 1 card from your opponent's hand. They've already hand ripped them for 4, and then bring out Master Cerberus, and then use those 2 in order to go into IP Mask Arena. And then Medusa, which can bring out another card from the graveyard that can be placed a spell counter on, and then places a spell counter on, and they activate Upstart Goblin to give it another spell counter, and now they can hand rip a 5th card from their hand. Oh my god, can they do a 6th one? Okay, and they're going to send Chicken Game to the graveyard in order to search out, or to draw 1 card. They drew into Illusion of Chaos. That's pretty bad. Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess with 3 materials. Illusion of Chaos in order to search out Magician Souls and put Magician and Illusion of Chaos back on top of the deck, and then they pass. Oh my god, you couldn't even hand loop them for a 6 card? That's so embarrassing, Narrative P. Oh, and they went to Cyber Elytian, and they're going to negate the effect with their Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess. Haha, they were trying to destroy all the monsters in the field, you absolute buffoon. You can't do that when there's so many negates. Oh my god, Sleeping Queen of Magician is a quick effect. They're going to bring it back during their turn, and then they quit out. You only hand looped them for 5. That is so embarrassing. They had a 6 card in their hand. At least you tried your best. If you got rid of all their cards, I'd be so much more impressed. The third one, Terabyte. There's only 2 games here. Welcome in, Raiders. Terabyte. You said the third one. There's only 2 of them. The third 3 turns? Oh, the 3-turn game. Yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, honestly, we know this is on you for making your post confusing. Anyone would have got that wrong. It's okay. I forgive you, Terabyte. Okay. Oh my god. So we have Terabyte here who has a normal 40 card deck and opened up 4 hand traps and a Raigeki. And our opponent over here has they don't have a 60 card deck. They have a 57 card deck. 4 hand traps, but 2 of them are Ash Blossom. It's a hard once per turn. I would say this is a very good going second deck. Are they going second? Yeah, they are. Oh my god, thank you for the prime sub, Elkhorn Man. Okay, and then what did they do? They searched out, oh, they're playing heroes? Wait. They're playing heroes, right? Why are they playing Reasoning? Reasoning's not a hero card. Okay, let's see let's see what they're doing. Okay, they chose level 4 and immediately hit a Stratos, which goes to the grave, and they're gonna use Vision Hero Vion to send element to hero Vision to the graveyard. They're gonna search out Neos. They're not going for the Vision Hero combos. They're gonna banish the Master Hero in order to search out Polymerization. They're using Poly in order to, oh, they had Liquid Soldier now. It's gonna allow them to draw 2 and discard 1. Oh, and they also have Destiny Hero Malicious in the graveyard. Okay, that's not that bad. Sunriser to search out Miracle Fusion from the deck, and then Liquid Soldier to draw 2 and discard 1. They discard a normal Mios. Sunriser searches out Miracle Fusion. Oh my god, thanks for the prime sub Epic Cat 345. Okay, and they use Malicious in the graveyard to go to the card, and they're gonna use both of those cards to go into Predaplan for Anaconda. Are they gonna use that to go into DPE? Okay, and then they send all those cards to the graveyard for a Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Is it time for Nibiru to come down? Yes, it is. And then DPE is gonna destroy itself and one other card in order to prevent itself from being tributed. Okay, Nibiru is going to tribute 1 card and give them a small little token with only 2,500 attack and attack position. And then DP is going to come back during the standby phase. Or will it? Oh my god, and they activated Max C. Oh my god, but Terabyte has an Ash Blossom, which they did not use during the previous turn? Did you draw into a 3rd copy of Ash Blossom? I don't remember.
I'm a genius.
Okay, and the Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Swords comes out, and they use Harpy's Feather Duster in order to get rid of that back row. Oh, it was a Miracle Fusion. Why didn't they use it? Okay, Spright started going to Spright Blue. Now they're going to go into normal Spright combos, and they're going to use DPE in order to destroy Spright Blue. The token and Spright Blue. Okay, and they use this to search out Spright Jet. And then they're going to use Raigeki to destroy the DPE. Okay, and then DPE is going to come back to the standby phase. They normal summon Red, which special summons Jet to search out Spright Gamma Burst. Oh my god, they're just going to OTK with Gamma Burst. Gamma Burst increases the attack of all of their level, link, and rank 2 monsters by 1,400 until the end of the turn. They're going to use Spright Elf in order to bring back Spright Carrot, and then they're going to use both of them in order to go into Gigantic Spright, which is going to allow them to special summon another level 2 monster from the deck. Oh my god, it has 3,200 attack points because it has an extract monster underneath it as a material. And then Cat Shark, which is going to double the attack of one of their XC's monsters to 6,400, and they're going to do that. And then they activate, oh my god, Element of Hero Spirit Nose. You saw him add that to his hand. I can't believe you did not account for this. Now it's just going to get redirected into Neos, which can't be destroyed by battle. Oh, they haven't even used Spright. Oh my god, I can't believe you did not have negation on the board. You had game and you had negates and you completely blew it. Terabyte, I can't believe you've done this. Terabyte, what is wrong? I mean, you're an amazing mod and I'm glad that you sent this in. This is an awesome play. You are so smart and intelligent. Don't tell me he didn't read Pixies. Pixies, the hand trap. Okay. Oh, Infernal Deceiver. They're going to search out 2 monsters from the deck as long as both of them are specifically listed on the text of a fusion monster. To get out Grand Mole and Dark Panther. Okay, Neos Fusion. They're going to use another Ash Blossom to stop this. Okay. Are they going to use Dark Panther in order to copy... what? Gigantic Spright and then do nothing? And then use Cat Shark in order to double its attack, and then use Gamma Burst in order to give it an extra 1,400. 1,400 resolves first, and then they're going to double it to 6,400, and they're going to use Pixies in order to give it even more attack. Oh, whoa. Whoa. He attacked into, and then got completely ham-boned, even though he probably could have won a turn earlier, but you know, whatever. This is still cool, too. That was an excellent replay, Terabyte. You did a great job. I'm proud of you. Make sure you tell Stim I was being nice to you. Sub Replay Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Shut up. I'm gonna ban you. Against God. I'm going to sacrifice a god. Because it's the damage step. This is from back March of last year. Oh my god. We have Jaeger over here with an 11 card extra deck with no skins and no card backs against our opponent's 50 card deck. I was a noob. It's okay as long as you acknowledge your noobiness. I love Toons, me too. Oh my god, they activate Maxi immediately. They drew into Blackstone of Legend. Surprisingly, Blackstone of Legend is the best play you can make with a Toon deck starting going first because it gets their whole engine online. It's so funny that this is like the best Toon card because it gets out Blue Eyes. I mean, the Toon Red Eyes Black Dragon. Yeah, this is actually a really good Toon hand. They open Blackstone and also Toon Bookmark. Use Toon Bookmark to go into Toon Kingdom. It has some protection. They're going to special summon Blackluster Soldier from the hand. You know you could have brought out Dark Magician and then just brought out a Blackluster Soldier from the deck, right? Okay, now they have Extravagance. And then they're going to Millennium Revelation and Harpy's Feather Duster, but they can use Toon Bookmark to protect it from the graveyard. And then pass. And then pass. Wow, amazing. By God. Okay, then Toon Dark Magician in order to special summon out Toon Dark Magician. And they're going to search out Toon Bookmark, and they're going to use Toon Bookmark to search out Toon Page Flip Up, and then they can use Toon Dark Magician to get out any card from their deck. Okay, I guess they're going to gamble on it and go for Toon Red Eyes, and they're going to banish the card and then attack. They could have won that turn. Oh, Guardian Slime coming out. And then Comic Hand to turn it into a god. Oh, and they're using both of those to go into Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. You know, the original Tax Dragon before Bestials. Not Bestials, branded. Excuse me. The Ancient Chant, Soul Crossing. They're going to tribute 3 of their opponent's monsters for a god in their hand. For the Winged Dragon of Rot's Virmo. Why? You could have just did that without Soul Crossing. They wasted Soul Crossing. Okay, Guardian Slime goes to the graveyard. They search out Blaze Cannon. And they're gonna use the... You have... Why do you have the Winged Dragon of Ra in your deck, Jaeger? What the hell? No. Wow, I read the orb too. Are you kidding me? So the orb has an ability where you contribute it to special summon the Winged Dragon of Ra from your deck, ignore its summon conditions, and then make its attack and defense equal to 4,000. Normally you don't play it, even if you play Sphere mode, just because it's a brick. Because normally you don't get the card back. Wow, excellent replay. 10 out of 10. You know, ignoring all of the obvious misplays. But you did say you were a noob, so that was hilarious. I attack a god. You know, it's games like this why I consider running Raw in my deck. Thank you, Soul Crossing. Every Tuesday except when he doesn't. Shut up, Nair. I'm gonna make you a mod. Okay, so what do we have here? We have Sir Tormex, who is playing Heroes with a 40 card deck. Our opponent over here is playing DDDs. And you guys both have card backs and a dual field. Okay. They're gonna search out Dark Contract, which allows them to go full combo. Because they can search out any card from the deck. They're going to search out DD Griffin Classic. They're going to pitch it in order to... Oh, special summon it. Right, it doesn't pitch itself. Okay, and they're going to King Gilgamesh, which allows them to place 2... Oh, but they're going to negate it with Infinite Impermanence. I didn't even... Why do you have Mystical Space Typhoon? Why do you have MST? 2012 call, they want their limited staple back. Oh my god, they just had 2 different scales in their deck. They're going to summon out Griffin, which allows them to go into Duus X King Machinex. Oh, and they're going to special summon a card from the graveyard? What does Thomas do? Destroys a card to special summon out Vice King Regulus. I don't actually know what this card does. You cannot summon special summon monsters except DD monsters. A DDD monster that was Fusion Synchro Xyz Link summoned using this card as material gains the following effect. Once per turn, you can target 1 card in the field, shuffle 1 Dark Contract card from your field or graveyard to your deck, and if you do, destroy that target, then gain 1,000 life points. Okay, that doesn't seem very good. You can target any number of Dark Contra cards you control, destroy them. If you do, special summon this card from your Pendulum Zone, then increases level. Oh, that's a pretty good Pendulum effect. Okay, that makes sense. Huh. MST on that set back row. During the draw phase, of course, Vision Hero Vion. They're going to use Machinex in order to attach it to itself as a material by destroying 1 of the Dark Contract cards. Okay, I guess they didn't have 2 materials to attach for it. Okay, and they still send Shadow Mist to the graveyard, which brings out Ferris, and this is full hero combo. They're going to bring out Ferris in order to set increase from the deck. Machinex, oh, it has 2 materials. Oh no, this isn't full combo anymore. No, they have a Monster Reborn, this is fine. They'll use Machinex in order to attach it. And then Fairs are going to set Increase, and they're going to use Monster Reborn in order to get a monster on the field because Increase needs to tribute a monster in order to use its effect. They're going to bring out Vion, huh? Okay, Vion in order to banish a card in order to add Polymerization from the deck to their hand. Then Increase a Tribute Vion in order to bring itself out and then special summon a Vision Hero from the deck. Another Vion. And then Polymerization with that and Stratos. Oh, what are they going into? Sunriser. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and then they can search out Miracle Fusion. And they can go into another Fusion Summon. Oh, they're going to attack in order to pop a card on the field. Pop Machinex, of course. And then attack into that card, and the other card can't really do anything, and they're just going to leave the Miracle Fusion alone. You don't want to go into something else? I guess there's not really any good options. What they can do? Go into Giant Tornado, which does nothing. Okay, Machinex. Oh my god. That has another effect? What? This does something besides steal cards? You can only control one Divisor Machinex in your monster zone. Once per chain, when a monster card your opponent controls activates effect, you can detach two materials or destroy a Dark Contract card and attach that material to this. Once per turn, during the standby phase, you can place this card into your Pendulum Zone. While you have a card in your other Pendulum Zone, you can target one Pendulum monster you control in your graveyard, special summon this card in your Pendulum Zone, and if you do, place a target. How did it destroy? The Influence? Oh! Cannot be special summon. If it has this effect, once per turn, you can target one card in the field, shuffle one Dark Contract card from your field or graveyard into your deck, and if you do, destroy that target, then gain 1,000 life points. Oh, okay. Okay, they bring out Kepler in order to return it to the hand. What? Didn't use it to search. Go into another Giglemesh in order to set two opposite scales from their deck, and then go for a Pendulum. Why didn't they put it in the other zone so they could have two free zones? Okay, just one Griffin. And now they have Monster Reborn. Giglemesh. They bring out Oblivion King, which is special summons another card from the graveyard, apparently. And then it also has removal, apparently. And they don't have game. Increase sets itself to the field, but doesn't really do anything to stop the battle phase. Wow, they still have a lot of life points left. 3,600. Oh my god, they drew into Hero Lives. If you don't win from this, of course you win. I already know that you win. Search out Liquid Soldier. Increase, attribute Stratos. Come out. And then special summon... What? No more Vions in the deck? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Usually only play one or two. Stratos in order to search out Plasma. Oh, and they go into Plasma because it's a special summon from the hand by distributing any three monsters you control. And they're going to steal Machinex. And then that's game. Whoa.